So, in my constant quest to bring you the highest quality material possible from the internets and the YouTubes, I found someone here who is just a little princess. Scarlett Tantrika. She's a woo monger, and she doesn't think that it's fair for women to be jealous of each other and to compete for men. What she really means, of course, is she doesn't want to compete for men. Oh, she is a jewel, peoples.
Hi guys, so
Hi.
I wanted to make a video discussing the false programming that we've been given in society regarding women and jealousy. So
Yeah.
basically a lot of women have been fed this message that it's an inherent part of our nature to be jealous.
It's propaganda, though. It's not possible that there is a jealousy streak in women and men, for that matter. No. No. That's society telling women they need to be jealous.
And catty, and that
Okay. Yeah.
women simply don't get along the way men do.
You know, there might be some reality involved with that observation. Just pointing it out.
That we're just predisposed, so to speak, to be competing and jealous of each other when we get together in groups.
Yeah, because you want to get the men that you desire. You want to get their attention. And you want to be the one he takes home, not your friend, see? So you're going to get all catty. But you see, that's not inherent in the nature of women. It is society that has programmed women to be this way. Do we see some blame shifting going on here? Once again, fellas?
I want to tell you that this is completely BS.
Tell us why, Scarlett, it's complete BS.
Not true. How do I know that it's not true?
Yeah.
Because it's not coming from love. And anything that isn't pure love is false. It's a false program.
So jealousy, since it's not pure love, it's false programming. Woo! Woo!
So this is a program that is rooted in scarcity. It's
Yeah.
a scarcity mentality in thinking that there's not enough of a man to go around.
Oh, no, there's plenty of men, you see, Scarlett. The problem is most women only want a small subset of those men. The population, women are slightly more in the United States than men, but it's roughly 50-50, right? The problem is most women only want 20% of the men. So indeed, sweetie, there is a scarcity of hot dudes.
Or that women have to fight each other in order to win that male prize.
Yeah, you have to compete. Oh my God.
Or we need to prove ourselves because we're this commodity judged on our beauty, that we need to be the best in terms of physical beauty and we need to outdo all of the women. And it's just a bunch of false programming that...
It's a bunch of woo. It doesn't exist. It's fake. Because it doesn't come from love. Is that what we're supposed to believe, Scarlett?
is so pervasive, and I want nothing more than for women to open their eyes and wake up to it and see how false it is. Like,
Women, open your eyes. Scarlett says so. It's false. It's not from love. So it can't be true. Even actual observations, real reality, it's not really true because it's the patriarchy.
how much power we really have.
You do have a lot of power in the sexual marketplace if, you're relatively attractive. You can pretty much have any guy you want, easily, except the guys you really desire, because other girls want to be with him too. So there is a competition between the girls to get the top guys.
That it's just a huge scam.
It's a scam, everybody. Women who want the desirable guys, they shouldn't have to compete. They should just get it, because I'm a special little princess. And those other women, no, he's mine. I don't have to compete against you because it's not from love. Or what? I'm confused already.
A lot of this programming is perpetuated in the media You see it in
Yeah.
the way music videos. There will be the one rapper with like 50 girls around him.
Because women want to be with guys who have money and status. Not all women, obviously, but there's enough of them.
And, you know, all the store advertisements, magazines. It's always kind of that message that there's one guy and there's a dozen women. You know, just subliminally feeding that message that there's way more women to go around than men.
Again, Scarlett, I mean, I think you're coming from a place of love here, but that's reality. It's a simple numbers game, okay? If 100% of women desire 20% of men, just to make it easy, that means he'll have 5 women wanting to be with him. It's really that simple.
And of course, it's not true because it's not an actual representation of the population or of the attractive factor of like who's really available. It's just
What reality are you living in, Scarlett? It's a serious question. Well, what are you talking about? You know, as a woman, you want to get the highest status, good-looking, whatever dude, just like every other woman. So there's competition. What is it about the real world that you don't understand? Oh, that's right. It's not from love, so it's fake.
a fabrication that's meant to brainwash women into
It's a fabrication. We're brainwashing women. Oh my God.
forgetting how much power they really have. It's complete patriarchal programming.
Okay, shift the blame, Scarlett, to the imaginary sky ghost known as the patriarchy.
It's very difficult for me to... It's kind of difficult for me to talk about this because I've personally had to deal with a lot of the adverse effects of women being divided and conquered. And
So you've actually dealt with catty women and jealous women. But it's not the women. It's not their nature. It's the patriarchy.
just treating each other badly and thinking that this scarcity mentality that you can't be close, you can't be friends with another woman because she might take your man from you or she might make you not look as good. And
You mean hypergamy is what you're getting at.
it's very upsetting because
Because you don't get your way?
It divides women. It separates women from being able to come together and realize their true goddess power, their true potential, how much we can actually help each other so much when we come together.
Yeah, help each other in a lot of ways. You can cooperate, that's great. But when it comes to getting the dude that you really want, claws are going to come out. There's going to be a catfight. Because that's the way it is, and it's not patriarchal programming, people.
It's like we've completely forgotten our power. We've forgotten how much authority and how much strength and power we have.
You do. Over most men. You can put on a little fake up, you're an attractive woman. You could get any guy you wanted to pretty much anytime you wanted to because you're cute. But there's 5 other girls going for the top guy, just like you. And that's competition. And that's when we get the catfights. Yeah, and you don't like it. I'm not saying you should like it, but I'm saying that's reality. And it's not the freaking patriarchy, it's female nature.
That we've given it away in this illusion that we think that we need it from men, and it's just complete programming. It's false.
What?
I remember just going to nightclubs, how there's so much judgment going on. You go stand in the line and the bouncer kind of like scopes people out. You're attractive, all right, you get to go to the front of the line.
Yeah, you never had any trouble getting into clubs. You see, you're attractive. Here's the thing. Talking about a bar or a club or something like that, if you don't have hot women there, men won't show up. And if men don't show up, the women don't want to be there. You see, it's one of those, chicken and egg thing. It's almost guaranteed if you put all kinds of hot women in your club, you're going to get dudes to come in and spend money on them and spend and booze and a bottle service and all this other shit. That's capitalism. That's marketing. Nobody wants to go to a club where it's a sausage party. Do you understand that?
Unattractive women, you might not even make it into the club.
No, not that club. There's plenty of other clubs. Maybe not that one, you see, because...
And so women are just constantly fed this message that you are your body, you are your physical beauty. And
in that case, yes. Getting into a club, they don't want to know your thoughts on politics or, astrophysics. They want you in there because you look good. It's just that simple.
If that's all you can identify with, then of course it's going to be hard to find your inherent value. Of course you're going to be constantly looking at other women and comparing yourself. And
yeah.
It's just the whole society is set up like this.
Yeah, it's the society's fault for this.
With the Maxim Hot 100 list,
Yeah.
There's 100 beautiful women, and
yeah.
they're all gorgeous, but there's this sense of like
there's
ranking,
a hierarchy.
No, there's someone who's better. Yeah. Like, you have to be number one.
There's always someone better looking or smarter or funnier or better in shape than us. It's just, it's a great big world, Scarlett.
And it's just pervasive patriarchal programming that we women need to be so aware of and try really hard to undo, and understand that there's so many men to go around.
No, there's not. Not in your eyes. There are very few men that you want to be with, just like the rest of the girls. So there is indeed a scarcity.
There really needs to be no competition in that sense.
You may not like competition, but that's reality. See, I understand you don't want to compete. You just I want him. Okay. He's yours. Doesn't work that way.
There's so many beautiful people in both genders. There is no lack. There is an abundance of everything. We don't need to compete.
Do you actually live on this earth?
With each other. There doesn't need to be any sense of lack in who we are. Everyone is beautiful in their own unique way.
Okay, so next time you do a video, I would like you to post the picture of your boyfriend. Is he the short, fat, balding guy who's unemployed? Or is it going to be the hot, in shape banker? Good looking, 6-pack abs, big income, big you know what. Of course it's going to not be the guy that looks like me. It's just not going to happen. So of course, if all of the women are chasing the same men, there's going to be cattiness and competition. That is reality. Scarlett, link below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.